Hello everyone, today I'm going to be getting myself a coop because I need more animals to neglect. Hello everyone, I don't like this baby. Hello everyone, today we've got a very special mod involving jazz to try out, but I've got to warn you, it's probably going to be a lot more inappropriate than my usual videos, so if that's going to be a problem, click away now. Okay, now that no one's clicked away, let's go find Jazz and get started.
DF. Where do I begin? Dangerously Funny, aka DF, is a very popular YouTuber with over 1.3 million subscribers that likes to make videos around 10 minutes long about literally like whatever video game he feels like playing at the time. Like literally whatever he wants to play, his audience will watch. But how did he gain such a loyal audience in the first place? Well, we have to go back. All the way back to 2016. Now, newer DF fans may not actually know, but DF started out playing a game called Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley is a charming farming game made by one guy that has many secrets just beyond its surface, blah blah blah. You've probably heard of the game before if you've heard of DF. Now, Stardew Valley came out in 2016, so that's the reason why DF made his first videos that are still publicly available today in 2016. 2016 was nothing monumental for DF. He just innocently played through the game and showed some of his cool and not so cool experiences. However, by his fourth video, he was already making videos about giant harvests of crops, nothing like what other people were doing at the time. This was some foreshadowing for what was to come. Now, my personal favourite era of DF definitely has to be from 2017 to 2018. DF may have started to develop his witty and kind of edgy sense of humour in early 2016.
Once there, select the appropriate dressing room. If you're confused, you have a 50-50 chance anyway.
But he took full advantage of this in 2017. Another key element of early DF content is that his sole goal in life was to break the game in one form or another, shown by the clip I just played a second ago. At this stage, DF was deeply into his completionist farm series and deeply into overloading the game to make more money than needed. However, on the 9th of January 2017, DF uploaded a video called Stardew Valley, Divorce After 30 Plus Years. This would inspire his next upload, 13th of January 2017. DF started a new video series where he would go through all the heart cutscenes of a character and then marry them. But he would make fun of them the whole way through. This was DF's first hit series and probably the first introduction to DF for many older DF fans. In these videos, he would say whatever he was thinking while holding back nothing. The best thing is that DF would teach you heaps of information about the character at the same time as making fun of them for your entertainment. Divorce would also soon become a major theme in DF's content. Like at the start of a video, sometimes he would just divorce like 4 people just for good luck. Over the next few months, DF would play with That Denver Guy, who was another past giant Stardew Valley YouTuber, and he would also do crazy stuff on his farm, like filling his whole field with crystallariums, or filling his whole farm with mushroom trees. Over the next few months, DF would make more notable videos like 6 Ways to Cheat in Stardew Valley, Hot Pam, Leah Gets Cleaverage, Hidden Weapons in Stardew Valley, and the Creepy Jazz Bod. However, one video stood out more than the others. You know that item ID exploit trick in Stardew Valley that everybody knows about? You know that one where you put some numbers and some brackets into your name, and every time someone says your name you get like a star drop or something? Well, I'm pretty sure DF was the person who discovered this, because on the 9th of August 2017, this video was uploaded. Spawn Any Item Trick, Stardew Valley. I still remember when this video first came out. I was amazed that something like this could even exist in the game. I couldn't find any instance of this trick before DF's original video, so I'm pretty sure he's the one that discovered it, but I'm not quite sure. If anyone has any information on this topic, then I'd love to hear it in the comments. DF, however, was the first person to popularize it, and popularize it he did. This video now sits at over 1.4 million views to date, and his follow-up video where he included a spreadsheet to all the item IDs is now at over 490,000 views. I reckon this video has to be the most impactful video DF has ever published to date, because literally everybody in the Stardew Valley community nowadays knows about this trick, and there have been countless YouTube videos showcasing this exact exploit, weeks, months, and even years after it was first released to the public. This even caught the attention of Concerned Ape because it was like a game-breaking bug, and Concerned Ape said he would keep it in the game. 2 videos later, he posts a video on how you can get to level 13 fishing in Stardew Valley. But anyone that doesn't know, or play Stardew Valley, the max level fishing that you can get is level 10. So what DF shows you in the video wasn't really common knowledge at the time. More months go by, and as he approaches the end of 2017, he collaborates with that Denver guy one more time, starts making guides on searchable topics for new players, and heavily gets involved with mods. That last one will be important later in the video. DF's last very notable video of 2017 was probably his coffee trilogy, where he goes from one coffee bean to a whole field of coffee plants. This is because it showcases his IRL love for coffee and how exploitable coffee is in Stardew Valley. Throughout the start of 2018, DF keeps going with his guides and more experimental ideas that everyone is wondering and thinking about, but no one's really tried them. The 1.3 update comes out, and he makes more content for that. But the first video of this year that really catches my eye is called Abigail Was Secretly the Wizard's Daughter, Stardew Valley 1.3. This is an important video because DF will later go on to make more videos like this. DF keeps going with his crazy stupid ideas, which keep getting more crazy each day, until one day he uploads this video, the rarest events in Stardew Valley. Now in this video, DF goes over many things, but there are two important items in this video. These two items are called the Secret Alien Capsule and the Stone Owl. These two items are supposed to have a 1% chance to appear on the farm overnight. However, due to a bug, these items were heaps rarer than they were supposed to be. So rare that people didn't even know if they existed. Like sure, they're in the game's code, but maybe they were unimplemented like the cursed Perry King arcade machine. So 2 videos later, DF again makes history by proving that they exist, and only took him like 129 in-game years.
For the first time ever, recorded on video, I think we just had the owl event. No one was even sure that existed in the game. And if there's actually an owl statue here somewhere, that confirms that it does exist. It does exist. Okay, cool. This is the owl statue. It actually happened.
Around this time, DF also starts to get custom mods made by a guy called Bunny Jumps, or BJ for short. His most famous 2 mods being the No Clip mod and the Time Skipper mod. Now remember that video called Abigail Was Secretly the Wizard's Daughter, Stardew Valley 1.3? Yeah, this is when DF starts to make more videos where he deep dives into Stardew Valley's not so hidden stories. Catching Mayor Lewis in Marnie's bed, finding Sebastian's father, Stardew Valley, maximum exposure, Lewis and Marnie, Stardew Valley, why are there so many missing parents in Stardew Valley, stalking NPCs after dark, Stardew Valley 1.3. From here, DF ramps up his stupid ideas even more, NPCs vs trees, slime attack, the quarry after 20 years, the value of the entire mines, 120 floors, 120 floors of maximum floor, or 1 million. 100 floors worth of treasure, the secret value of clay. Now remember when I said Bunny Jumps made that no-clip mod? Now because of this mod, DF was able to no-clip while he was in events like Stardew Valley Fair event. He also noticed that there were a few unreachable NPCs, but these unreachable NPCs had speech boxes. Long story short, most of the time they'd say something like, "How did you get up here? You're not supposed to be able to talk to me." But these videos still racked up millions of views, and they were quite interesting. Now if you had thought that DF had uncovered enough secret stuff in Stardew Valley, then you would be wrong, because not long after the secret dialogue videos, DF uploads these 2 videos. That's right, DF gets his modding friends to dig up some scrapped NPCs and some scrapped cutscenes and make them usable again. From here on out, basically every new DF video is a hit. Animals can talk, what do they say? Mumps actually gets rejected. After 150 hours, I finally did it. Filling Pam's house with slimes. How to abuse your animals, Stardew Valley. Searching for Penny's father. 1 year full of garbage. The bottom of Skull Cavern. Where to find every star drop. Jodie's big secret. She wants to leave her family. I was challenged to make an entire video in 30 minutes. I actually think I remember seeing this posted on like Discord or whatever on like the announcements. I remember that when this video came out. You will also see DF recreate some of his original marrying NPCs series, but with NPCs that he can now marry with mods. Doing Sandy. Marrying the wizard? Now I think late November to December of 2018 was possibly the best months of content for DF like ever, because like every video in here is a banger. Lewis wants me to fix up Jojo Warehouse, taking other people's stuff because I deserve it more. I know it's not Stardew video, but that's this is one of my favorite non-Stardew videos he's made. Free seeds you probably didn't know about, and this is actually really helpful. It made me aware of how OP mixed seeds are in early game. Selling the community center, what's its worth? Literally all of these videos here that aren't like these 2, and all of these, and all of these. Now at this point, DF was literally just throwing any big dumb idea he could think of into the game to get an entertaining result. I've shown you a lot of them up here, but there's even some more that I haven't shown you, like making NPCs helpful. When you start a new farm with level 100 skills, what does luck level 1000 look like? In this video, he fills his whole entire field with meteors. Stardew Valley Battle Royale. Now, I actually really love this mod. I think it got last updated in like 2018 or something. I really hope that whoever made this mod will update it again, because it's actually pretty good. Negative 1000 luck, Stardew Valley. Toddler gets a 10 kill streak in The Sims 4. Forgot about that one. When pigs earn 2 million a day. Giving up my farming empire to start a tree empire. Gathering 80,000 berries in a day. That time I turned Stardew Valley into an artifact spot. The darkest mod in Stardew Valley. Now I remember at one stage he found a mod called Hoe Anywhere and Plant Anywhere. So he filled up like the entire, it was one of these videos. He filled like the entirety of Stardew Valley, like of Pelican Town, everything with like forageables, trees, plants, crops, whatever he wanted. Now, at this point, you could see something strange was starting to happen. There was starting to be a lot more non-Stardew Valley videos than usual. Now, DF had always made non-Stardew Valley videos, because he's not a lonely person like me. However, these Stardew Valley videos of course got heaps of views, so he just kept making them. But after like 2.5 years or whatever straight of just making Stardew content, you know, I would understand switching up. And so it starts around here. He starts making different videos, they get heaps of views. And then he still kept making Stardew Valley content with it though, until one day, Forager struck. Now this video is now at 790,000 views, but I remember at the time when it was first published, it was probably around like 300k, so that's still more than what this video is today, so yeah, they were pretty popular, and I was pretty happy with these too. I'm like, oh, new, different DF content, you know, that's kind of cool. But then it just kept going with just Forager content and you know, a couple other games. So got to around here, I'm like, oh wait, he's only made like 2 more Stardew Valley since Forager. Well, I hope he makes more Stardew Valley videos soon. And then he keeps just making more videos, non-Stardew videos. And then he makes like 1 or 2, and then keeps going, other games, keeps going. And from here on out, he only makes Stardew Valley videos when a new update comes out. In each update, he makes less videos. Well, except for these 2 videos. This one I actually just forgot about until then. That was actually a pretty entertaining video. Now at the start of the video, when I said DF can play literally any game and get heaps of views because he has a loyal audience, I meant it. Like, look at this. Grounded. I've never heard of the game before this, but each one of these has over 500k. And it's just like, look, it's just, you like spider, fight other bugs, blah blah blah. But DF makes it so entertaining. Now, I want to bring up another creator just really quickly. There's this other guy called That Denver Guy that I mentioned at the start of the video. Well, he started off in the early days of Stardew Valley videos, but then he moved over to Fortnite. But thing is, he made the mistake of sticking with Fortnite videos. He got past DF sub count and view count like very, very quickly. But once that started to die down, so did his audience, because not as many people are interested in this trend game anymore. So, look, 80k, 75k, 100k, 124, you know, all cool views, 1 mil subs, but look at DF, 129, and then each video, this came out 2 hours ago, so you can just ignore this, but after like 2 days, they usually get like no less than 200k, so it goes to about 200k to like 500k sometimes. Like when he started the Adventure Capitalist series, that was easy getting 500k like per video at the very start. Now I'm not really having a go at that Denver guy, I just wanted to point out that here's an example of someone who has managed to transition their audience and who hasn't, and like what the consequences are. Now he still, you know, gets enough views, what he needs, he still loves making content, so that's cool, but like, you know. So now in this segment, I'd just like to say a special thanks to DF for providing over 1.3k videos of just good content over the years, just consistently for 4 years, just pumping out hit after hit after hit. And thanks for revolutionizing Stardew Valley and the community around it, and discovering so many secrets, teaching so many people so many different things. Now I know you don't really like playing Stardew and like making too much content for it anymore, but if you could at least make like 3 Stardew videos per content update, that'd be kind of cool, because especially this update, there was heaps and heaps and heaps of our stuff added. It was the biggest content update ever added to Stardew Valley. You know, if you don't enjoy playing the game anymore, that's fine, you don't have to. Also, for anyone watching this video that has never watched his relationship series, just do yourself a favor and just go watch it already. Like, it's an experience you need to have. Now, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Thank you, Dangerously Funny.